终能与你浪迹红尘一趟。
Madam Xu, Physician Shen is here.
Oh,
Physician Shen, please.
yes.
Princess, Physician Shen has arrived.
Greetings. It's good to see you, Princess.
Thank you for coming, Physician Shen.
It is my honor.
Please sit, Physician Shen.
Oh, thank you, Princess.
Madam Su, you may leave us now. Yes, Your Highness. Please sit down.
Yes, thank you, Princess. Why did you summon me? Is there anything wrong? Are you perhaps not feeling very well now?
I feel much better now. I called you today to ask you something face to face.
Ah, feel free to ask. I will answer you honestly.
Physician Shen, you took care of me and watched me grow up. I really didn't expect you to help Lord Yuzhang lie to me.
Ah, I am sorry, Princess. But I only did it because Lord Yuzhang cared for you a lot. And I myself didn't want you to risk your life either.
Is there no way to cure me?
Well,
Physician Shen, how are you doing?
Ah, thank you for your concern, Princess.
Here's your tea, Physician Shen.
Oh, thank you. Princess, in order to prolong your life even further, the Lord has fed you the ice flower. Its nature is its extreme coldness. Its effect can only be countered by a few medicine, and it's risky.
Even if it's very risky, I'm willing to try it. Physician Shen, if you don't agree, I'll find another doctor. I won't stop until I find a doctor who'll agree with me to help me achieve my will.
You're willing to take the risk for Lord Yuzhang's sake. That's why I can't refuse your request. However, Your Highness, I've been your doctor since you were a little girl. For your sake, I have to tell you the truth.
Please tell me, Doctor.
Over here. Right over here. Like how many? Fresh produce. Like more.
You're finally here. I didn't want to be here. Truth is, I can't stand such foul smell. I prefer clean things. I'll leave after I'm done. The Empress said that the Emperor and Empress Dowager will take action. You have to kill him in one stroke. So I advise you to go back and tell your master to try harder. You should come up with a plan.
You have to think about it clearly. The birthday of your little prince might be the day that you...
I know. But if there's a glimmer of hope, I will never give up.
Seeing that you're very determined, Your Highness, I will use all the knowledge I've learned in medicine and try everything I can to seek a way for you to be a mother and live. However, Your Highness, if Lord Yuzhang finds out about it, I know I will surely die.
The hope that you're giving me is an act of kindness. I'll always be grateful. I'll never forget it. Physician Shen, even if I leave this world, I will deal with it on my own. I will never drag you down.
All right. Thank you, Your Highness. I am always at your service.
Thank you, Physician Shen.
Ah. Well then, I'll be waiting for you in the palace, Your Highness.
Thank you, Physician Shen.
Ah.
Aye, send the doctor off.
Yes, Princess.
Your Highness, I will take my leave.
See you soon.
Princess, you're going to the palace?
Physician Shen has an idea. To exile the cold in my body. But I have to live in the palace for a few days for daily acupuncture.
That is great. A few days is not a problem. It's worth it, even for a month.
Fresh? You want 3? All right, want more? See you again.
Do you still have raw buns?
Raw. Come inside. Hey, man to stall.
Over here, over here. Fresh fruit. Fresh from the farm.
In here.
This way.
Please.
Any news?
Both inside and outside the palace, they are ready. It is clearly written in this sachet. Be sure to send this to Lord Anping.
All right. You better be careful with the Empress, too.
Don't worry. I shouldn't stay long. Use the old way to contact me.
I will. I think Jinger's face is getting worse. He doesn't look like a prince. He looks like a sick cat.
You may leave. Take the little prince so we can rest.
Yes.
All of you leave us.
Yes, Your Majesty. What's wrong, Your Majesty?
It's about Lord Yuzhang Xiao Qi. He came to see me today. He told me he wants to resign from his post. He wants to return to Ningxu.
Did you agree?
I shall behave like my father and my uncle and imprison him.
Your Majesty, what's your plan?
I've been thinking, if I let Lord Yuzhang go back to Ningxu, he'll be in the north and far from here. And maybe he won't be a threat to us anymore.
Your Majesty, don't be silly.
At last, you're back.
Why are you still awake? What's wrong?
I dare not sleep until you come back.
Why?
For no reason at all. A dead bird fell off the roof today.
Oh? A dead bird?
What kind of omen was it?
Don't worry about it. Maybe it was just a coincidence.
I really don't know why. But I can't stop myself from worrying. When you go hunting in the autumn, when you fought on the battlefield, I wasn't this nervous. But no matter what, be extra careful, Xiao Qi.
Don't worry. I will.
Stop crying, Jing'er. Please, be a good baby. Stop crying. What is wrong with him? He never stops crying. All right, stop crying, Jing'er. Stop crying. Stop it, you're driving me crazy.
Empress, the Emperor will stay at Consort Rong's palace. He won't come here tonight.
He won't come? All right. He's not coming. Cry, cry, cry. All you do is cry. You're such a demon baby. Why are you still here? Get out! Get out of here!
Yes, go and leave us. Your Highness, you have to take it easy.
Do you think I was born to be in debt to him? I was counting on Jing'er to consolidate my status in this empire. But His Majesty's moving farther away from me. Anyone with eyes can see that the Emperor is in love with those young ladies. Nowadays, he's only playing around with concubine Shinner Consort Rong. He doesn't come to me unless he has to. Not to mention, spending the night here. What am I going to do if this goes on?
Your Highness, hold on a little longer. Everything will be all right.
Fine. I'll listen to you. I'll bear it a little longer. I wish Jing'er will get better. And His Majesty will come back to me. But I'm afraid I'm slowly losing hope. You're back.
Yes.
How are things? Did you see him?
I've sent the message already.
Water level has gone down a bit.
According to your deployment, my lord, the 3 levees have been repaired. The flood in
Thank
Shenha
you.
River has been controlled. And in the downstream of Qi River, Count Zhou Yiwei and his men are instructing people to divide the canal. It is to be finished in 5 days.
Oh, does Count Zhou Yiwei have enough people?
Yes, Thanks to Lady Gu, we assembled thousands of workers. Now work is much faster. Lady Gu is here again.
Go check the other bags.
Yes. Come on.
I can't thank you enough, Lady Gu. Drinking wine by the lake is really interesting.
I've long heard that you like to drink, my lord. So I've been wondering if you like our local wine.
This wine, although very light, its taste is so sweet on the lips. It's very impressive.
If you like it, Lord Jiangsha, please drink a few more cups. It's colder in autumn. You may warm yourself with wine.
I would like to propose a toast to your sweet wine. If we were born in a lower class, maybe we could have lived a freer life.
The noble class has their difficulties. So do people from the lower class. Our family background, our circumstances, and even our marriage. It's not up to us, which makes us unhappy. But we have the power to decide how to face such difficulties, so we won't be unhappy.
I didn't expect such sophisticated words would come from a gentle little girl.
My lord, I'm a grown-up now. I'm no longer a little girl.
Come on, drink some more. His Majesty approve of my resignation. When I come back from the hunting ground, we can go back to Ningxu.
All right. While you're away, we'll start packing our things and wait for your return.
Once we leave, we'll never return to the capital. I hope you won't regret it.
Nothing in this palace could convince me to stay.
If you follow me, you might sleep in an open field with scant food and clothes.
You think sleeping in an open field with scant food and clothes could scare and stop me? Don't you try to leave me here alone.
All right. We'll be together, going different places, touring around the world.
And later, let's find a quaint and attractive place to build a log cabin. We will live a carefree life.
And a leisurely life together.
With just you and me.
Just you and me. What we had in the past.
We'll keep it in the past.
Whoa. 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 Calm down, Jing Yun. It's all right.
What's going on?
Huh? My lord, princess. I don't know why. Normally, Jing Yun is the most well-behaved, but today she's unwilling to separate with Mo Jiao. She refuses to listen to us.
Even horses refuse to separate, not to mention people.
Let's take her as well.
Yes, my lord. We'll take Jing Yun too.
I have to go.
You're leaving without hugging me? Forget it. This time you owe me one. Come back and hug me then. Come back soon.
Empress Dowager, it's very late now. Please take a rest, soon after you take your medicine.
I think I made the wrong decision. I should have gone to the hunting ground with the Emperor. It's such a big thing. His Majesty's still not yet mature. It might be hard for him to handle.
Your Majesty, please don't worry. Insecurity makes bad things happen.
What you said to me makes sense. But I can't help it, I feel uneasy.
Empress Dowager, do not feel uneasy. Don't you remember who came to the palace earlier today?
You mean Awu?
Yes, Your Majesty.
That's right. I nearly forgot about that. Nanigui, go and visit Awu. Try your best to make her stay in the palace a few more days. Before the Emperor returns, she must not leave the palace.
All right, I understand.
Awu has always been a tough girl. Once she knows her husband is dead, she will surely avenge his death with all her might. Dr. Shen, the color of Changshan acupoint returned to normal.
I understand. Now apply the fresh drug juice on the back of Her Highness. Then don't forget to wash it off after 2 hours. Add the drug bag in the bath water. Do it in the morning and at night every day. Also, the acupoints reserved for the fire needles are all critical points. It's very painful. You have to bear it for days, Your Highness.
Your Highness, you will suffer much.
Physician Shen, don't worry. Just use the drug.
Lord Anping wanted to see me in the middle of the night. Is there a problem?
It's not a problem. You'll soon find out.
All right.
All right, Your Highness. We're done for now. I'll come back later tonight.
Thank you for your hard work.
I'll leave now.
Thank you.
Your Highness, please have your meal. After eating, you'll visit the Empress Dowager.
Not just the Empress Dowager, but the Empress as well. Also prepare a little present for the little prince.
Yes, Your Highness.
We bid our greetings to you, Empress Dowager. We wish your majesty a long and healthy life.
You may rise and take a seat.
Thank you, Mother.
Princess Yuchang has arrived!
Wang Shen, bow to your majesty. I wish your majesty a long and healthy life.
You may rise and take a seat. Oh, servant, bring a seat for Princess Yuchang.
Yes.
Just put it here. You rarely come to the palace. I want you to sit closer to me.
Thank you.
Princess Yuchang and I have been close sisters for years. Now is a good time for us to share confidences.
I heard that you're going to live in Ningxua, together with your husband.
I plan to do that, your majesty.
Lord Yuchang is such an outstanding hero that he can make his wife, Princess Yuchang, abandon her wealth and glory, the capital, and the Empress Dowager. He can make the princess leave the past.
You're perfectly right, your majesty. Lord Yuzhang is worth my leaving everything behind.
Oh, goodness. My Yong'an Palace hasn't been so lively for a long time.
Because we usually come and greet you, Mother, in pairs or threes. If your majesty enjoys crowds, then we will come more often together.
The Empress is right.
It's not difficult for us to gather, but the problem is, Princess Yuchang does not live in the palace, so it's rare for her to visit.
That is true. But nobody among you has lived in the palace longer than Princess Yuchang.
Yes, that's right.
Certainly.
Princess
that
Yuchang
is
grew
right.
up in the palace. I know. If she can stay a little longer this time, we can come and visit Her Majesty with her.
We can also
great
enjoy the
idea.
jokes you make up.
That's perfect.
Right.
Certainly.
This is no longer the palace where I grew up. The shadows of swords and blades are hiding behind these smiling faces. Those who used to protect me have changed completely. My aunt is no longer my aunt, but Empress Dowager. And Sister Wanru is the Empress now. Sister Wanru. I've prepared a small gift for the little prince. I'd like to give it to you.
Oh, you didn't have to, but thank you. How about you come with me and give it to him?
All right. And I can visit him as well.
Come along with me. I see that your majesty still feels sad and worried.
In a few days, how will Awu's and my future be like? Would it be... I still remember the first time I saw Awu. At that time, she was still a baby. When she saw me, she kept smiling and giggling. As soon as I held her, the naughty girl peed all over me. Our lovely Awu grew up beside me. Without leaving for a second, she kept asking me to sleep in my bed. I thought at that time, this little girl will be the Empress in the future, my daughter-in-law. My niece and daughter-in-law will become a family. That's why, all this time, I've always loved her like my daughter.
To be honest, Princess Yuchang still have you in her heart, Your Majesty.
I know that. No one in this world would stand in front of me without hesitation when a unit tried to stab and kill me. My brother cannot do that, and the former emperor too, nor my only son, Zilong. But my Awu did it. She protected me. But these days, she doesn't call me aunt anymore. She calls me Empress Dowager. It's like I'm a total stranger when she calls me that.
Empress Dowager. Maybe things will turn around.
Our journey's end cannot be changed. Awu and I would have to live with it. Once she realizes that it was Zilong and I who killed her husband, the day that she would forgive me would never come. So I will never leave such an enemy behind me.
You've lived courageously, Your Majesty. This is what an Empress Dowager should do.
These days, if some good stuff come in, send it to Fengqi Palace. Under such circumstances, let me pamper her as her aunt. Let me care for her one last time.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Greetings, Empress. Princess Yuchang.
Take a seat.
Aye, show the Empress my gift for the little prince.
Yes.
May the little prince have good luck and be healthy.
My son Jing'er. Thanks, Princess Yuchang. Nicheng, take it.
Yes.
You may all wait outside.
Yes.
After we both got married, I believe we never met each other alone. Awu still misses Sister Wanru a lot. Sister Wanru, what are you doing here?
I knew you were bored. I made Samantha's cake for you.
You always think of me.
It seems that fate likes to fool us. You were supposed to be the crown princess, confirmed by the late emperor and Empress Dowager. Well, my father and the late emperor ordered me to marry Lord Yuchang. But now, our identities have been switched.
We don't have control over it. I do hope that nothing in the past happened. I'm still the same Awu. You're still my sister Wanru.
The old Wanru has died long ago in this palace. This palace hindered too much love and affection for me.
Is the little prince crying?
Yes. I don't know why, but since he was born, my son Jing'er cries all day long.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right, little prince. Don't cry, don't cry. Oh, you're a good boy, right? Our little prince is a good boy. Greetings, Your Majesty, Princess Yuchang.
What's wrong with the little prince?
The prince is a bit weak. He cries all day long since he was born and stops when he's sleepy. The imperial physicians visited him, but they all said he's fine.
Maybe a little later, Jing'er will not cry like this.
Oh.
May I hold him for a while?
All right.
Your Majesty, I'm going to get the clothes for the prince to change into.
Go ahead.
All right.
I don't know why. Whenever I hear him crying, I develop a headache. When he's older, I just hope everything will be all right. Shh. It seems that Jing'er likes you. Lying in your arms, he sleeps so quietly.
Your Majesty.
Shh. Oh. The Empress Dowager asked me to see her now.
Then allow me to leave now.
Jing'er seldom sleeps so soundly without crying. Just stay with him a little longer.
But you'll all be gone. I'll be left alone. It's not appropriate.
Awu, I'll be back soon.
Awu.
在。
在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。 在。
上才不剩繁华。当沧海已乾坤变化，天涯尽处归家。我们再相约于春秋冬。